Hey guys, it's Roxanne from roxannelynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods today? Okay, so I want to chat with you guys about some ideas and give you some very hands-on doable tips of how you can help your team rank faster, okay? So you can help them have better results sooner. I mean, isn't that what we would absolutely love in the world, is to have more results, faster results, consistent results, duplication results, and just have more sunshine within our beloved businesses, okay? This is something that we are doing within our team, and I want to share with you our hands-on tips and tricks that we're doing every day, okay? We have had just an amazing November, just a fabulous month, and I want to share some hows. I want to share some whys, and I want to share what we're doing specifically that is helping our team just have some amazing results for the month, all right? And you guys can take some notes. So you definitely, I would grab a pen, or this is share worthy, share this to your team pages, do some brainstorming and collaborating. I know social retail is a different business out there. I know this isn't your mom and pop, and I know that we don't even have the same old team within this amazing niche, because what we do and how we train and how we teach, how we empower and uplift and cheer is not your regular stuff. I mean, teams matter, businesses, models matter, but some of the things I'm going to share with you guys today are very doable, okay? So this is what I love to do. I love to give you guys some hands-on tangible tips of how you guys can begin restructuring to build a better business, not just for yourself, but your team, okay? This is really important because it's not always about our success. It's about helping our sisters and our brothers so they can have some more results within their businesses. And this is what I love to do. So the very first thing that we do, this is what we do within our social retail team, okay? So if you don't have any idea of what I'm talking about, reach out to me, ask me questions. You know, I love helping, I love teaching, I love encouraging. So the very first thing that I do with a new marketer that comes into my business, and that we all should do as leaders, is figure out where they're at. Okay, we sometimes come into our second or third or our fourth business with a lot of baggage, with a lot of stuff that we're doing but is ineffectual. It's like you know, it's like putting, you know, motor oil onto something that doesn't need motor oil, okay? We have to be putting the right time into the right things and the places and the activities for people to get results. So we do have to really have a great conversation with your new team member, find out their business strategies. Just say like, hey sister, what were you doing before in your past businesses for your daily business activities? And have them share that with you. If it's not aligned to where you know business building activities have to be and where the majority of time a woman needs to be spending online for her success, then you know where to help guide her and give her that support, okay? So that is really important, to figure out where they are, okay? It just makes sense. How can you help a woman get started if you don't know her past, okay? You're building a relationship, you're building a future with her, so you really have to understand her past activities, her past habits, and where her time is going, okay? It is really important then to teach this new woman that you've gotten started within your business how to build her warm circle. And rebuild it, how to reignite her warm circle and make new, more meaningful connections and conversations with her friends and family. Because if she's been around a while, they probably don't want to hear about her next best thing, okay? We know this is true. So what can we do now? Well, first of all, we have to learn how to build new friendships and relationships within your target market, within your learning style, your sharing style, your personality, and your favorite social media platform, but also how to rebuild and reconnect with your friends and just be a friend, okay? Just be in it for them. Does that make some sense, okay? So that is the main thing, is making sure you know where they're from. The next step is rebuilding their value, okay? How they're showing up online. I always talk about the 3 E's, you know, being exciting, having energy, having enthusiasm, being educational, there's 4, and having some humor. Put stuff on Facebook that people want to see and they want to connect with, and they're going to start engaging on your page again, okay? The next thing is, I think we're on step 3 now, is going through their Facebook profile. So many women, when they're conversing now you have people conversing. Now you have people building a relationship, having conversations. Those people, 99% of the time, when you're talking to them on Facebook or you're talking to them on the phone, you know what they're doing? They're looking at your timeline. they're scrolling your feed. So therefore, we have to make sure it's set up right, okay? We have to make sure your about section is completely full and not of your old businesses, okay? We need to be full of things that you love, okay? You are the face of your beautiful business, but it's kind of like our job. It's not who we are. It's just part of what we do. But people need to connect with a real person, okay? That's why we hate those people on the answering machines that are just automated and we have to push this button and then push that button. That's not how we build a business. We build a business with relationships and touchy-feely feelings, okay? So it's really important that your profile is full of pictures of you, not your product, not your service, your opportunity, not all the links to buying your stuff, because I've already talked about why that is so horribly bad by putting links on the front side of your Facebook profile. If you don't know that one, message me, I'll tell you why, okay? So the next one is we have to figure out how they're going to pre-launch. We need to make sure that, number one, we're keeping these people safe, because when I'm talking about safe, I mean the safe ear. We know that there's people out there that are probably going to be talking in their ear really negatively, and maybe trying to bring them down, or maybe their past leadership is kind of clingy and feeling very, very territorial, but doesn't know how to help them. You would not believe how many times I had trying to help a woman get started, but her past upline is calling her a quitter or saying really mean, nasty messages to her and all these horrible things. So you kind of have to protect your new member coming in with your new business to help support them. And that is your pre-launch part. That is basically having those conversations of what activities are going to be coming up in the days to come. It's really important that you have a strong launch document for your new team members. Your company document isn't enough. Your company training in your back office isn't enough these day and ages. It's just not, because it changes so swiftly. Social media, the practices of how we are to be building our businesses using Facebook according to their guidelines, our companies can't keep up. So it's imperative that we have our own personal how-to launch document of how to get your new members started, okay? And part of that pre-launch conversation is providing them ideas of conversations and how-to examples, okay? How many of you guys have how-to examples prepared for your new team members of how to build curiosity about the product without saying the product's name, how to build intrigue, how to have people messaging you, asking you information about your product, your service, or opportunity without ever showing a label, with never showing a company name? Do you have those how-to scripts, those little how-to messages, those little how-to launch documents, like whole pages of examples? Within my social retail team, we have got pages and pages and pages of curiosity documents that they can go through. It's like, oh, I'm a blue personality, I'm a yellow personality, I hate video, I love writing, I take great pictures. How do you want to share yourself out there? So you have to prepare your new team member by having the right launch documents and the pre-launch conversations so they can get prepared. So you can nurture them, protect them, walk them through the how-tos. And something that I do personally that I love, a lot of women struggle with copywriting. A lot of women struggle with these ideas. So they will tell me their story in like a few minute conversation, and I will write back to them exactly how I would present that in a document, how I would present that in a little voiced message, how I would prepare that in a Facebook message, or how I would put that with the right image. I would even tell her what kind of face to make with an image that she's taken, or a child image, or a family picture where she's going to post this information by me listening to her story, repeating it back to her in a typewritten document so she can get started. Can you guys do that for your team? Ask yourselves, are you helping your girls to their best start? It's really, really important that you have your own launch pad, your own launch documents, and a pre-launch conversation sessions to help them start their business with a bang, okay? You have to have those examples because they're new. And they're very likely feeling overwhelmed, and they're very likely feeling a bit of frustration, or maybe even worse, a smidgen of regret that they've tried hoping one more time and they've trusted in you to help them. So it's really important that you don't let them down, okay? Which leads me into the next one, where a lot of coaching sessions and you're helping a new girl get started, I think we're on number 5 or 6, is your one-on-one coaching. It is imperative that you spend an assigned pocket of time. Not just like back and forth on Messenger, popping bubbles, or giving preemptive answers to questions and leading people in the right direction, pointing them in this direction, giving them where they have to go. But make sure that you specifically set up one-on-one coaching time where you can dig more into mindset, past roadblocks, re-directionalizing, conversations of their hopes and dreams. So when they're having a tough day, you can say like, hey, I remember you talking about this. I remember you telling me why this was so important for you that we were going to figure it out. I know attraction marketing is a little bit different. And you know what? We have passive marketing abilities within this. It's also important, along with your one-on-one coaching, that you obviously have monthly or bi-monthly team calls where people can pop in, of course, having them recorded because everyone has weird lifestyles. And we've got team members in Australia, New Zealand, over in Europe, Scotland, Ireland, all over North America. So we have to have them recorded. And that's why we build such strong documentation using the files and the units of our team. Okay, it's really important that you have the documentation where people can refer back to something, or no matter when that person gets started, you have something written in stone that you can constantly fit and flex and edit as our times on Facebook changes, because our social media platform is changing almost every single day. So we have to be fast on our feet. And that's why the other next important thing is making sure you're engaging leaders within your team with different learning styles and personality styles and how they like to show up on Facebook different ways. Okay, so I'm talking about your disc profiles, your red, blue, yellow, green, whether you're an audio girl who likes to do podcasts, videos, if you like videos, if you're a copywriter, you like to mix it up, maybe you love using images and pictures. Figure out using different women's learning styles, personality styles, and how they share within your training, within your launch documents, within your, like for us, we have a 90-day plan. It's like when a new girl gets started, she just starts here on day one and she just goes all the way through her 90 days. And so there's never a loophole of information, with a huge scope of everything A to Z within attraction marketing and social retail. That's important, okay? It has to be more, you have to step it up a game. If you want women reaching out to you, asking you questions, and you wanting to differentiate yourself from the norm of, representative A or representative B, having these things within your repertoire as a leader is going to get you more people coming into your business, and the women that are coming into your business, you're going to help them rank faster. Okay. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because, it's coming into the end of my Thanksgiving special. So actually everything that I have just told you is everything that I give a new team member, and is everything that my team members get to give their new team members. So, congratulations to my girls on my team. If you've been thinking about social retail and on the fence, you can definitely reach out and send me a message. You guys have a fabulous evening. Sharing is caring. If you got some value, share this forward. If you're thinking about this, talk to your girlfriends, share my video with them, and let's get you guys all started on the sunny side of life. Bye, girls. Take care.